Hey guys, it's Jeff at Slavens Racing. Just want to show you a new tire that Golden Tire sent me this week to do some testing. And Alec that works here at in our sales department is going to go race this tire this weekend in northern Wyoming at a Restart Enduro. He's going to beat it down with his big 450 KTM. See how it works. It's an unusual looking tire. When I first saw it, I thought it was like a big adventure bike tire, but this is an intermediate terrain knobby. You know, it's just an intermediate terrain tire is what they call it. This tire is not even on the Golden Tire website. It's the GT 369, and let's see, I think they call it the SuperX. Yes, they call it the SuperX. And this is a 19-inch here, a 110/19. The 18s are supposed to be available real soon. But this is a gnarly tire. I mean, it's most Golden tires, the rear ones, have pretty lightweight carcasses, and this has a brute carcass. I mean, this thing is stiff and gnarly. To me, it's built more like a desert tire. It's got a really stiff crown on it that I can't even flex. And I'm going to have Alec run this with a tubeless, and he's going to start out with 4 pounds. I think you could run this thing with 0 PSI. I mean, it's gnarly. And I've never seen, you know, an off-road tire with this type of a tread pattern before. I mean, this looks like a big block Kenda dual sport adventure type tire. They said some guy raced one of these last weekend at the National Motocross and really liked it, but what's a little unusual is the durometer rating on this thing. So Trials tires, I've mentioned this before in other videos, Trials tires are down in the 50-55 range. Sedona is like in the mid 60 range or low 60s, and then most major brands that you're familiar with, like Dunlop and stuff, those are all in the 72 to 75 durometer range. So the higher the number, the harder the rubber. And if you haven't seen a durometer before, this is what they look like. It's a simple gauge with a pin on the end, and it just measures the hardness of the rubber. So this is the hardest tire I've ever tested. If I can hold it here and get it in. I'm doing this video by myself, so it's a little bit tricky, but I'll show you here. This sucker is up in that 80 to 85 range. I mean, it is maybe 80, 82, but it's hard. I mean, you can't twist these knobs with your fingers. Like, I kind of give them a twist test. This thing is brute. I would think it'd be a high mileage tire. They claim that it softens up and gets really good traction. We're going to find out, and we'll report on it next week. The knob design on it, they're not a super tall knob, but they're not super short either, like a 6-stage tire. But just the overall big block design of it, these should not chunk. I mean, maybe they will, maybe the side knobs will. I kind of doubt it. This is a beefy looking tire the way they built it. Very interesting design. And like I said, Alec's going to beat this down this weekend at the Restart Enduro, and he'll hammer it hard with his big 450 SXF, and he'll let us know how it works. So stay tuned. That's all for now.